The Level 3 portion of the M-Square program really is designed for a very small segment of the population. Right now I have one child who is qualified for Level 3 enrichment, and in Level 3 enrichment we find that the classroom-based enrichment and the Level 2 pull-out program isn't really enough to meet the needs of that child. And so when determining a Level 3 enrichment student, we're not only looking at math performance, but we're also looking at IQ. Those children are highly gifted with an IQ of 140 or above, and in addition to that, display a need for math enrichment based on our assessment results and teacher confirmation of that. So right now we have one child who's traveling from a grade 4 classroom to a grade 5 classroom for math enrichment.
Well, logistically, the way we make this work is that Jeff and I had to coordinate our schedules to make sure our math instruction was in about the same time frame, so that the student would only leave the classroom for that math time and not miss any other opportunities for what is occurring in 4th grade.
So really the only issue that we've had is on a day when we each have double specials, and on that day we found a hole in the schedule where we could manipulate our times of math, kind of get off of the school schedule so that we're both remaining on the same schedule, so the student can come back and forth naturally between our classrooms, and in our classrooms we're each teaching math at the same time.
So for the student, it really remains seamless. It's math time, and that student knows where they need to be for math. The student from my room that moves to 5th grade for instruction, just make sure he has needed materials in his binder. And so then he quietly leaves the classroom, moves a couple classrooms over, and goes into the 5th grade classroom for instruction. Do you have materials and things there that he...
And he has a desk here in our class where he keeps his materials and keeps his things, so that when he comes in, he just kind of walks in, takes his spot. There's no kind of announcement of, oh, he's here or anything. He just is one of the kids who comes into the class, and naturally in our classrooms, there are constantly kids coming and going for different activities and different things in the school day. So the fact that he just comes in, gets himself responsibly set up, I don't think there's any real issues. I don't notice when he comes. I think he just is one of the kids in our room for math.
Great. And he's very flexible, goes with the flow, knows what the routine is, and quietly follows that.
So one of the things that I think really has helped him fit into our 5th grade class is that he did this in 4th grade as well, so that there are kids in this class as 5th graders who were in his class last year as 4th graders for math. And so there wasn't any kind of hesitation about why he's coming, or that he came, or that he comes to our classroom. A lot of the kids had already seen him when they were in 4th grade, and he came up to their 4th grade class for math. So socially, I think that really helped him, because he's already made that transition to being the student who comes up. So I think that really was beneficial for him, of having some friends in our classroom already. I think that was very helpful. And I do think he fits. I think him being here is a really positive thing. He works very hard and is like a 5th grade math student. He doesn't get everything right. He is not someone who is a perfect math student. He still makes mistakes. He still makes errors, just like the other 5th grade students. So, but he doesn't make more than a 5th grade student, so it's a very natural fit for him, and I think academically the level of work is appropriate, and I think the level of work fits him where he is academically right now.
And I think he feels still a part of his 4th grade environment. He's with me for language arts and social studies and science content areas, and still has that network of socialization and friends.
Yeah.
I think it's really exciting that I have a student in my 4th grade classroom this year who has the opportunity, because of the qualifications, to be in that Level 3 enrichment and participate in the next grade level up for math, which is 5th grade.
And I've never had a student at that level, and it really hasn't been a problem or a big deal as a classroom teacher to have that integration into our 5th grade class from 4th grade.